Hello and welcome back to NSUSpartans.com. Ross Gordon joined by Miguel Davis and the Optima Defensive Player of the Game, as well as the Spartan Partners Player of the Game in Rashid Gaston. The freshman from Warren, Ohio, had a 17 points, 9 rebounds tonight for the Spartans and really pushed them in the second half. We'll get to that a little bit later, but in the first half, Hampton started off quickly, Miguel, and they did a good job of forcing tempo, getting to the basket, getting some foul calls, and getting to the free throw line, and then hitting some big shots. They were up by as many as 8 in the first half.
Absolutely, Ross. And we noticed Hampton had a high energy. They also had a 6-man here, and we knew that Norfolk State, being undefeated, they're going to have the target on their back every game. But we just saw that Norfolk State was able to just keep their composure and just stay poised and finish that second half, that first half out with the score still close.
Down the stretch, the Spartans really took control of the first half as the Spartans made a couple of jump shots, which we didn't see in the first half a lot. But they made a couple of jump shots, got out in transition, forced some turnovers to get some easy buckets, and then went into the second half, knotted up at 32 in the second half. It was all Norfolk State to start the ball game in the second half, and that was the catalyst to the victory.
Definitely, and we know Norfolk State, they get that momentum going in the second half, and they did a good job at doing that today, Ross. And like I said, they didn't really get a lot of calls their way, but the thing that I did like about what the players did for the Spartans, they didn't use that as an excuse. They didn't have any temper tantrums or getting out of character. They just stayed composed and executed the whole game, and I really commend them for that, Ross.
17 points tonight for the freshman out of Warren, Ohio, and Rashid Gaston, but none bigger than the 9 straight points you had in the second half. You had a tomahawk dunk in the first half, which was huge. That really gave the Spartans some momentum. But in the second half, you went to work on the lower block. Talk a little bit about what you saw.
My teammates just kept feeding me the ball. I actually liked the right jump hook over the shoulder, and for some reason the defense kept giving it to me, so I just used it until they took it away.
And Rashid, you did a good job. When you were turning, you had the contact on you, but you were able to turn towards the baseline. And, I mean, you were shooting some pretty tough, close jump shots and also just getting it up there in traffic. And I know you had the strength to do that. What was your mindset? Were you saying, hey, I need to take this game on my back and really put some points up? What was going through your head, Rashid?
I just had the high hand, so I just kept wanting to be aggressive and attack until somebody stopped me.
You talk about that second half. It was a huge second half for you, especially when you got onto a little bit of a stroke. You hit a jump shot from about 10 feet away in the second half that got fouled, and then you went to the free throw line. But in the first half, we talked about it earlier, maybe 2 weeks ago, and we talked about your range and how it's been improving. I said you didn't have it, but in the first half, you showed us a 17-footer in the first half when no one was near you.
Yes, sir. My coach, Coach Vickers, my position coach, has been working on me a lot with my jump shot. He's been working on me in my post moves. That's why I had to turn and face jumper over there in the corner. So I'm just trying to make my game more versatile as we get into the postseason and coming in the next season.
And, again, just to iterate, Rashid, you know it was a tough environment playing in today. We all know. We sat here. You guys didn't get a lot of calls your way. You got a lot of contact down low. What was your mindset? Did you guys have to say anything to each other coming out this second half, or did you already just know it's just programmed in you already?
I mean, it's kind of programmed. Our coach, we've been the same all year. We haven't really get much calls, so we kind of used to it by now. But our coaches just tell us, I mean, we can't let the refs control the game anyway, so we just try to take it over in the beginning so they don't have a chance to call it how they want to in the end.
We won some big games at home the last 2. We ran away from those ball games. Thought we might have had an opportunity to do that tonight against the Hampton team. This is your first time here at this environment. You've gotten the feeling when we played in Hampton at home, and it was a lot of crowd in our favor. Talk a little about what it was like your first time on the road in this kind of environment.
I mean, it was a nice environment at first. I kind of had the jitters at the beginning of the game just because it's a rivalry game. I mean, all the students come out and support. It's a packed house. And the players play hard. No matter what the record is, they always seem to come hard in this game because they don't want to take an L.
And like I said, I commend you guys. I saw Pendarvis Williams getting in with the mascot a little bit, going back and forth. And, I mean, just any force that could be against you guys tonight was trying to be against you, but you guys still came out and prevailed.
Yes, sir. I mean, we really feed off the energy of the crowd, the fans, and the mascots and everything. So that actually kind of gets us pumped up in a sense. So, I mean, that's actually to our advantage if that's what they choose to do.
We can't rest on this one as we have another tough one on Saturday as we travel up the road, 13 to be exact, to get up to Delaware State. The Spartans with another huge ball game up in Dover over the weekend. Hopefully we can come off with another victory. A school record, 11 straight victories. It's the 4th longest in Division I right now, going on in Division I all over the nation. And we are now 17-10, 12-0 in conference play. So congratulations to you, Rashid, for being named the Optima Defensive Player and the Spartan Partners Post-Game Player of the Game. And we thank you for stopping by.
Thank you for having me.
Scoot in and get you to our 13 feet from next time from here on out. We'll try 13 and in. For Miguel Davis and Rashid Gaston, I'm Ross Gordon. Thank you for watching NSUSpartans.com. The Spartans victorious tonight, 62-59.